Hey friends, thanks so much for kicking off the new week with me. I hope that I can share a little inspiration to help you be all that you were created to be. This is the fourth and final installment in my Historical Figures series. If you missed any of them, you can head to my YouTube channel and check them out. We started out with Althea Dixon, then we went on to Gina Davis, and then we went on to Dinah Shore, and tonight we're going to talk a little bit about Martha Washington. Yep, you know her, our nation's first Lady. Now, Martha Washington, I thought she was really cool the more I read about her, and I hope that you will too, because she was filled with what I'll call H squared, hope and happiness. And if you know anything about historical times, life wasn't easy for good old Martha Washington. Yet, she was full of hope and happiness. Can we say that about ourselves? I totally confess to sometimes getting so caught up in my to-do list, even though it's things that I love doing, that I lose some of the hope, I lose some of the happiness that I have for doing it. Perhaps you do too. And I hope that this will remind each of us to really focus on our hope and our happiness. And Martha Washington had a quote, and she said, "The greater part of our happiness or misery actually depends on our disposition and not our circumstances." Now, that kind of just blows my mind, because we often think that if we had this, or if we had that, or if we had this job, or made this amount of money, or married this person, or got divorced from this person, or had this, this amazing life, that then we'd be happy. But really, it's about our disposition. It's about a choice to choose happiness. Sometimes I often like to say, happiness is an emotion, but joy is a choice. And I have things all over my office, and my staff at PBS Charlotte know that we'll often look at each other, and my staff can see my face, and they'll be like, you need to choose joy today. And I so appreciate it them when they do that. And that's what I hope that this little conversation will do for you. How are you choosing hope and happiness? I hope you'll leave me some comments below of how you do it, because you just might have the answer that someone else is looking for. You might actually be the hope that someone else needs. And really, life is so much more exciting when we think about how we can add value to others than when we just focus on adding value to ourselves. Martha Washington was all about adding value to others. She was all about having hope and happiness. And remember, it's a disposition and not just about our circumstances. Are you full of hope today? If we haven't been in the past, we can set the reset button, just like turning off the computer and turning it back on and giving it a chance to reboot. I hope that you will reboot yourself today, and remember to walk towards your great destiny, because each of us was created for greatness. And I hope that I can encourage you to get there along the way, but you can leave me some comments that will encourage me too. And together, we'll be better off than we would be if we were all by ourselves. I always appreciate your time, friends, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.